Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Esther and welcome back to Esther's Diaries. I love making these videos for you guys, you know. Anyways, actually Queen Esther's Diaries though. Anyway, welcome back to Queen Esther's Diaries, and I am here to show you. Okay, I'm too goofy. Okay, let me try to tone this goofiness down. So today I want to show you an alternative way to move to Germany that is not necessarily the nursing direction, like the nursing pathway. Okay, so there's an alternative way to move to Germany. There are many alternative ways, but there's this one I want to introduce you today, and this is actually coming from a lot of questions I got from your comments and in my inbox about this. Okay, so au pair as an alternative way to move to Germany. So first of all, what is an au pair? An au pair is a foreign help, or like a foreigner living in with a family in Germany as a help. This is mostly recommended for families that have a lot of children and have working parents or career parents and need some kind of support with taking care of those children. So when they have those kind of needs, they apply to get an au pair. An au pair, like I said, is a help coming from a foreign country to come help them with their family their family process, okay, and mostly with helping with the children. Au pair was not intended to help with the family itself, like the adults, or serving the hosts of the family, or like the parents of the family. It was intended, or it is intended, for to assist with raising children. Okay. So what is even this word au pair? The word au pair is actually a French word I learned, which means at par, or it means equal to, and this goes ahead to indicate the kind of relationship the host and the helper, the host family, like I said, and the helper is supposed to have during this time. This is a relationship that is going to look like a horizontal relationship, a relationship between equals, and not necessarily between the boss and the employee. No, the relationship is supposed to look this way, and this actually goes a long way to prevent abuse. Okay, so here comes the next question: who can apply to work as an au pair in Germany? So to work as an au pair, you can either be male or female. It is not restricted to any gender. Secondly, if you're moving in from the EU, when I say move from the EU, that means you are originally from the EU. You're expected to be between the ages of 18 to 30. But if you're moving in from a country outside the EU, which is the European Union, which includes the UK now, okay, stop being shitty. Yeah, which includes the UK now, you are expected to be between the ages of 18 and 26. Thirdly, it doesn't matter what country you're moving in from. To the best of my knowledge, this program is still open to the rest of the whole world if anybody wants to take up that opportunity. But please confirm this with with the German embassy in your state, or in your city, or in your country. Firstly, you are not allowed to have your own kids. Okay, so if you're going to work as an au pair, one of the requirements is that you don't have your own kids. Okay, don't forget. And fifthly, you should also love to work with children. Like I said, the job is just about living with a family to have a bunch of kids, which may be from 1 child to 12 children. No idea. Okay guys, no idea. But so you must actually love to work with kids, because all you're going to be doing is going to be surrounded around those children. Okay, so like you want to ask, what are the responsibilities of an au pair? Maybe this is something I can do. Maybe it's not really that bad. I love kids and I can handle that. Okay, so what are the responsibilities of an au pair? So the responsibilities of an au pair, like I said, surrounded about taking care of the children. So it includes waking them up, taking them to school, bringing them back, playing with them, entertaining them, helping them with their homework, taking them to play dates, to the park, bringing them back, cleaning up after them, taking care of their bedrooms, their bathrooms, tidying up any mess they make, making simple meals for children. This is basically what you're expected to do as an au pair. Mind you, disclaimer guys, as an au pair, you are not expected to take care of the wholes of the family. So you're not expected to do cleaning and washing of bathrooms and cooking for the family and managing the household and la la la. That is not your job. Your job is just for the children. This is all going to be stated in the contract you're going to be getting at some point. So guys, make sure you read it and don't fall for crap. How much is an au pair paid in Germany? So an au pair in Germany is expected to be paid a minimum of 280 euros monthly. Okay, now this is just a pocket money. It's not really salary. I don't even think it's really taxed, so it's not really salary. It's just pocket money to stay alive and move around and maybe get your own personal stuff, so you don't have to ask the family for everything that you want. How about your work hours? Okay, so even though this au pair or help is living with the family at this time, it doesn't mean that you have to work 24 hours 7 days a week. Okay guys, no. An au pair is expected to work only 30 hours in a week, which comes down to 6 hours daily. Okay, on their work days, 6 hours on work days. Okay, so you have to draw a plan whereby you have at least 4 evenings free every week. 4 evenings free every week, 1 whole day, at least 1 whole day free every week, and 1 Sunday free every month. Okay, so you are not expected to be with the family 24/7 all the time, even though you live with them. Okay, but you're also allowed to go out, have a life, have parties, meet friends, make new circles and all of that. And to my best part, holidays. So so are au pairs allowed to have holidays? Yes, of course. So as an au pair, you're entitled to 4 working weeks holidays every year. Okay, so if you're not every year, I say every year because a lot of people opt for the au pair program for just 1 year, which is kind of understandable because it is like a springboard to something else. Okay, so it's usually 1 year, but just in case you apply for a shorter period of time, maybe 6 months, 4 months, whatever you chose, 8 months, you're entitled to 2 days holiday every month. So it's either you get 2 days holiday every month in your schedule, or you get 4 working week holidays in the year. Okay, yeah, great. Let's go on. So maybe you're thinking, this is totally something for me. Maybe I can do it. I love kids. I can live with a family. What's that? It couldn't be that bad. Maybe that's what you're thinking. So how can you apply? So to apply as an au pair in Germany, there are so many routes. You might want to research that. But so far, I've heard of just 2 currently, and one is the aupairworld.com online website, and the second one is the aupair.com. Yeah. So aupair.com, www.aupair.com, and www.aupairworld.com. So you might want to check those out, make your applications, and this is what it entails. So when you make your applications, there are already families who are looking for au pairs or looking for help, and this website will come to pair you with those families. And you might have an online meeting with that family. That's possible. I'm not sure if it is always going to be done, but you should have an online meeting with that family. There will be a contract you will have to sign and give back, and with that contract you're able to apply for your visa. So for those in Nigeria, I know the visa is called the au pair visa or the voluntary work visa, but check out, like I said, in your own embassy, your German embassy, to see what the provisions are for you if you intend to move to Germany as an au pair. But again, why does anybody want to move to Germany and work as a help? Like, why? So I'll share some reasons with you why a lot of people want to do this. First of all, it affords you safe landing in Germany. Moving in as an au pair in Germany affords you safe landing. What does that mean? That means you move to Germany, you don't have to bother about your rent, your food, your feeding, or anything. Okay, so you're just moving straight into an already prepared home, already prepared family, and a family that's expecting you, you know, all of that coziness. A lot of people opt for that, so that your landing in Germany is a little bit softer. Even though this depends on the family you move into, not all families are very nice. Okay, they are really not very nice families. Okay, yeah, some of those that are that way, but this is not a general statement, like I said. So yeah, you might want to move into Germany and have a safe landing or a comfortable landing without bills, without troubles, and also enjoying holidays, because in some cases when your family is going on a holiday, they might also want to take you with them. So you're in Germany and then the next day you're in Casablanca with the family because they want to, they need to have you around during holidays to help take care of the children. So the next reason is the language course. I think this is like a very big reason why a lot of people do this, and which is when you move to Germany, living in a German family affords you the opportunity to practice German and hear German all the time. And in addition to this, the family is obligated to pay 600 euros towards your German classes, okay, which they could decide to pay monthly as 50 euros every month, or they can make a whole big sum of 600 euros at once for your German classes. Okay, so yeah, it's a win-win. The integration, okay, you move to Germany and you probably feel too alone, or okay, you've not moved yet, maybe you want to move to Germany and you don't just want to be in the middle of nowhere. Okay, being an au pair will afford you the opportunity to live with actual Germans and see how they live and actually experience that get the whole German experience. Okay, maybe you love working with children, maybe you really like to work with children and it's as a profession, or you want to look into that, or you want to maybe gain some work experience with working with children, and you feel like, okay, I could do a 1 year au pair in Germany with a family working with children, and that could count in your CV or your resume. Yeah, that also works. So you might want to do that if that's something for you. Like I said, this is a professional decision, so you must take in your age. You must take your age into consideration. Like I said, you can only do this between the ages of 18 and 26. So maybe just in the beginning of your career, you want to spend 1 year in a German family, or you want to go into a profession that has a lot to do with family life and all of that, and you want to get that experience firsthand, then yeah, maybe this is for you. Now, this is the reason why a lot of people I know do au pair, and which is they use au pair as a stepping stone to a university degree or professional training in Germany. Okay, so you're moving to Germany with the intent to study in the university, or with the intent to do a professional training, whatever course you want to do. Yeah, so you might want to move in first as an au pair. Use that time to learn the language, and remember, when you learn the language, you don't have to pay bills, so it kind of gives you that soft, okay, not very soft because you have work to do, but it kind of gives you that a better environment for you to learn the language, start preparing for school, get first-hand advice from Germans on what the best steps to take. Yeah, and with that, you can use that opportunity to also apply for university. But I must say this, I have not met any au pair yet, as of now, who went directly from being an au pair to study university. In many cases, they have to do the FSJ. So an FSJ in German is the same thing you say in English, FSJ. It means the Freiwilligen Sozialjahr, the voluntary work. Yeah, voluntary service. Yeah. So during this time, you work wherever you want. Like let me not say wherever, but you get to make applications to companies that are looking forward to have people to come and work for voluntary service. I don't know what those places are, but at least I'm sure that you can get those placements in hospitals, in nursing homes, and in kindergarten. So outside these three places, I don't know where else they offer such openings for FSJ. So I've seen a lot of Africans or a lot of immigrants come through the au pair and then have to do the FSJ still before they are able to spring into the work system. I've heard that there is a direct channel from the moving into Germany directly as an FSJ, that is as a voluntary worker, and then from there spring into the professional space or professional training. That's possible. I've heard it's possible, but I'm yet to meet someone who has done that and actually ask them for their experiences. But I heard it's possible, and you might want to check that out. But like I said, what I'm sure about right now is au pair, FSY, professional training, or university training. Maybe you're somebody kind of person who likes to have adventure, okay? And yeah, so that's why you want to move to Germany then, or moving as an au pair, then you might also want to try that. But like I said, working as an au pair is not just fun. It's not just all fun and games. It's real work. It's real taking care of screaming and shouting babies, or babies that might not really like you the first day you come. So you know how kids are. So maybe it will not necessarily be my adventure idea, but if you're that adventurous, then be my guest. What complaints have I heard from a lot of people that do au pair? I think the biggest problem people have with au pair that I've met, like people who have met one-on-one, this is not like online study or what people have told me and stuff. One thing I've heard most of the time is they probably didn't work properly with their family. They didn't fit in socially, or they didn't like feel welcomed by the family, or they felt at some point that they were being used by the family, like you were taken advantage of by the family. And or maybe they were not even aware of their rights, because sometimes these contracts come all in German, and moving into Germany first time you don't know a word in German, you have no drive whatsoever to read a contract that is written in high German, so you might actually miss out on your rights and on your holidays and your free time. So there are possibilities that you might move into a family that is weird enough not to tell you. Okay, and this has happened a couple of times, and sometimes it's just they just say abusive words, or they are just really racist because you're black, and they take it out, oh yeah, you're doing this kind of job because you're black. They kind of ignore the whole au pair equal to idea sometimes. Okay, sometimes. I can't say how many times it's happened, but I can say sometimes. Okay, by the way, I actually have a personal experience with something like this. I didn't come in as an au pair, but I tried this out in a different way, which I'll be sharing on in a different video. So please check out my channel for extra other videos, okay, to see where that is. So guys, as a disclaimer, okay, I just have to say these two things. First of all, when you move into Germany as an au pair and you have problems with the family, you are always free to report to the agency that you worked with to come to Germany, like the website you applied to. Yes, you are free, and you should report to them so they can change your family. And mind you, this au pair program is not just open in Germany, it's open in Sweden, it's open in Austria, it's open in the little or the countries around Germany that speak German also. So you might not really want to do all German. You might want to try out a different area in Europe that also speaks German, and it's great. Like I know is it Switzerland, they actually pay good. I think when I say pay good, I mean professionally pay good. So I'm going to assume that in the au pair system they also pay better. Okay, this is just an assumption. I'm not sure, but check out. Okay. Secondly, if you're not from the EU, okay, you are not allowed as an au pair. When I say EU, I mean the European Union. So if you are not from the European Union, you are not allowed to work a second job while working as an au pair. Okay, if you're from the EU, from the countries in the European Union, and you move to Germany or Sweden or whatever country you want to move to as an au pair, then you are allowed to maybe do a second side job as a waiter or something, or whatever you want to do. Really, you can do that. But in Germany, you're not. But if you're not from the EU, you're not allowed to do that. So you just stay on your au pair job until your contract is done and dusted, and then you can move on with your life and do whatever you want to do. So guys, I hope that this video was very helpful. That's the actual reason why I'm making this video, so that you're properly informed before you leave your countries. Okay, so be properly informed, don't come here and get stuck. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video up until now. You guys are the real G's. Thank you so much for increasing my subscribers, because I know you are going to subscribe right now. So make sure you subscribe, guys. Just subscribe, like, share this video, help a girl. Give me the opportunities to keep putting these videos out there. I want to keep putting these videos out there, but if you're not giving me the support back that I really need, it might make it very difficult for me to do that, because this is finances, this is time, this is expensive. Okay, So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I love you guys to the moon and back. See you guys on my next video. Check out all of those plays for all that, right? Bye bye.